Hi guys, I wanted to come to you today with a room update or a lack thereof room update. And I got a haircut the other day, and when she got done I was like, I don't see any change, but alright, whatever. So that's my life when it deals with haircuts. Either it's all jacked up or it looks exactly the same. But anyways, back to the room. So I have completely stopped, as you all know, for my birthday, and I overdone it. I don't know if I've given you an update, so let's start back to my birthday. That I took that week off and I was going to get this room done. So Friday and Saturday I worked on it, and then Sunday and Monday I hit it really hard. And by Monday I was literally laying in the floor on my stomach just doing this number, just sanding in front of me. And I did have a mask on. And so I was completely wore out, and I was like, I'm not going to get this done. I started getting upset because I wasn't going to get it done. I talked to some of my friends, and they're like, calm down. You set the deadline. It doesn't matter. It's your room. And I'm like, okay. Tuesday, I did not get out of bed until 1 o'clock. I was so sore. I couldn't even hardly move. And I didn't want to mess up the rest of my week, a vacation. I didn't want to mess my birthday up. I knew when I got back to work that I would have to hit it hard because I'd been off a week and no one had worked on my desk, which I knew that would happen. Because what I do is something that not a lot of people know. And so I knew I'd have to hit it hard, and I wanted to be refreshed. I didn't want to be like so wore out that I had to go back to work to rest. So I stopped, and I got to thinking about it, and then it got really hot around here. It is hotter than hell around here now in Oklahoma. It's in the hundreds, and it's humid. I mean, you can go out at 5 o'clock in the morning and it takes your breath away. You're just like, oh my God. So I don't want to open any of the windows and heat the house up. I'm already having air conditioning. I had water coming out of the vent in the living room, and I've had 4 people in here, and they've all worked on the thermostat, and they've all changed it, jacked it up, and it was hot in here this morning. And I think I've somehow managed to cool the house down. Hopefully I don't freeze the damn thing up, but that's another story for another day. I didn't turn it down as low as it could go, but I noticed that this room is shut off from the air conditioning, and I'm feeling air coming in from here, so we're good. So I wanted to let you know that I have moved the date to get this room done until December. And the reason I've done that is because I decided, okay, my parents died 3 weeks apart from one another 5 years ago. The first year after they passed away, I bought myself a Louis Vuitton purse. I checked it off my bucket list. I had saved my money before that. I'd wanted one. I just couldn't ever press the button to get it. And after I had made it through that first year and I was still alive, I had a doctor tell me that, she said a year after I had, my parents had died, she said, if you'd have told me a year ago that you would be here today, I would not have believed you, because I did not think you were going to make it. So I was very proud of myself just making it through the first year, because I'm the only one left. So I don't want pity. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I'm a lucky person. I am. So I don't want that. So I got that. And so the 5-year anniversary was coming up. It'll be in December. Today is actually the day that my mother had a wreck from West Nile, and my dad was already in cardiac ICU. Today, 5 years ago, was the beginning of the end of their lives. It was traumatic for me. Usually it's a lot more traumatic than it is, or it has been. I haven't I've had some crying and stuff like that, but I haven't had any just bat crap crazy stuff going on, because grief will jack you up. So I've had some depression. I've wanted to sleep a lot, but it's not been as traumatic as in past years. So I'm thankful for that. But I decided, I've looked for maybe I want another Louis Vuitton purse. That doesn't interest me. I'd already checked that off the list. I have that little one that I showed you guys, which I still need to show you the update video if I haven't. I have it filmed and I don't think I've showed it. Great. But I looked at that. I looked at a bunch of different things that I could buy, and I'm like, none of it really impressed me. And so after this room got shut down, and I was like, I wanted to take my time in getting it decorated and everything. And I decided that this room is going to be my 5-year anniversary gift to myself for still being here. And I'm applying everything, well, not everything, a lot of what I've learned in the last 5 years. If you'd have told me 5 years ago that I would have tore this carpet out, that I would have tackled a floor by myself, I'd have told you you're nuts. Because I never did anything like that. There's been so many things in the last 5 years that I would never have done before this, that I do now. So this is my present to myself, and I figure my 10-year gift to myself is going to be an F-150 truck, because y'all know how much I love the one I had last week. And by the way, it was the recall notice thing that broke. It stopped working. I didn't tear the car up. It was just the sensor, and the computer wasn't reading, and it just shut the car down. So luckily I didn't tear that off. So I'm doing the life update video, and I've already shot it, and I talk a little bit about what I'm wanting to do and what I'm wanting to do with my channel. I'm not changing it up a ton. There's just some other things I want to add, basically. So, and I want your feedback on that if you have any. But definitely watch that video. It's probably crazy. It went all over the place because I was going to try to script it, and I did a fly by the seat of your pants thing because that's what I do. But I have bought a picture. The picture I bought was, I'm looking at it back there. It is navy and pink, and it had chickadees, and I bought it on my mother's birthday. And I had been looking at stores, I had been looking on the internet, and I had taken snapshots of a bunch of pictures. And I knew when I found the picture that it would just hit me that that was the one. And I found that on the birthday. And I went back and I looked at all of the, my foot is falling asleep, sorry. I looked at all of the pictures that I wanted. They all had birds in them. They all had turquoise and pink flowers. And that is exactly what that picture has. Not only is this going to be a reading room, but it's a filming room, but it's going to be a reading room. And I've bought a chair already. I was going to get one from Pier 1. It was like $500, almost $600. And I'm like, you're crazy or insane if you buy a chair for this room. It's $600. So I went on Wayfair. I got it for $231. So the picture was $13.55, I think, from Hobby Lobby. And then I got a chair from Wayfair. I bought the paint, and I haven't painted it yet. It's like a cream color. And then I have the bookshelves that are going in here, and then there's a table that I want to put in here, like a round table, a 30 by 30 table in here, and then a rug. So by saving the money on the chair, I will have the money to buy the table and the chair for what I would have paid for the chair at Pier 1. So I'm kind of happy about that. I had my friend in here, and we discussed it, and he agrees with me on a lot of things, and we're still gonna work on it. But that is where what I've decided to do is wait until December, wait for this 100-degree temperature, because it's the end of July. August is going to be the same here in Oklahoma. It is hotter than hell, and that's what I want to do. When it turns a little cooler, then I can go back and I can hit it. Because I want it to look good. I don't want to just throw it all together and then be like, what did you do? So that is where the room stands right now. I wanted to give you an update. I know you all are probably like, the walls are still blue back here. What is wrong with you? So I wanted to let you know what my thinking was. I know it's a little late, but I've just been thinking about this room and what I want to do. So it's going to be my 5-year anniversary present to myself. The first year was a purse. It was a bucket list item. I'd wanted one since I was a senior in high school, and I had never found a reason good enough to buy one. And the fact that I was still alive a year later after my parents had passed, I thought it was a pretty darn good reason. So, and I got to cross it off my bucket list. So the two that I have, the one that I bought the first year, and then the little one that you've seen this year that I got secondhand, that's all I need. I don't need any more high-end purses. Since I bought that little bitty one, that's the only thing I've carried. I don't need a whole lot of high-end stuff. I just don't. I would rather have a truck than to have a lot of high-end stuff. So this is my present to myself. So I just wanted to let you know about that. I will definitely keep you updated when I start on it again. We're going to have to deal with these blue walls a little while longer. I hope you'll understand, and then when we get to rolling then, or I get to rolling on this room, then hopefully things will get better. But I will definitely show you in the end what it turned out to look like, and I hope it turns out good. Otherwise I'm not going to be happy. I may have to get a handyman in here to put blinds up, because if I put them up, they'll probably come back down. Yeah, I'm not, that I haven't mastered. So I'll paint it, finish the floors and whatnot, and then decorate it, and then I will give you I will show you, give you a tour of it, of what I do. So I just wanted to let you know where I'm at on it, and I know some of you have asked, and so that is my update on the room. I'm absolutely nowhere, but I am picking things out, and I haven't gone crazy. I've just bought a picture and a chair, and I'm not real sure why I bought the chairs that daggum early, but anyways, that's me. We all know these things. At least I didn't buy two of the daggum things, so we're doing pretty good. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe and see more of my goofy self, then please do. And I hope you guys have a good week. It's going to be a hot one around here, so I hope that you all stay comfortable and safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.